I've never tried preserved bean curd. And that will be the last time I'm trying preserved bean curd.
So this August, I had the absolute pleasure of staying at one of Sydney's more iconic hotels, the Shangri-La Sydney. And I have to tell you, after going to this hotel and staying there, I kind of get what all the hype is about. You know, beautiful views, amazing skyline, views of the Harbour Bridge or the Opera House. It's not just all the things that I've mentioned. It's the soft skills, the soft services, the staff that are amazingly friendly, like just super willing to do stuff for you, just really genuinely wanting to help, including the room upgrade that we got. I'll tell you a bit more about that later.
We're here at the Shangri-La Sydney. This is our first time. Wow. Oh, I should have done that room there, but look at this! I don't know if you can... And we have cake. Oh my god. Oh my god. Welcome to Shangri-La Sydney. Oh my god. Oh my god. So this is our first time in the Shangri-La, and we were talking to this lovely receptionist, and when we upgraded the room, they, upgraded us the second time. So we're in one of the suites here now. So we've got these lovely curtains. I assume these are one of those automated. We have this amazing view of the bridge. We have balloons, because awesome! It's a gorgeous little cake. We have fairly decent little place to do work, which completely won't be in use this week. Nice little welcome fruit platter. Coffee machine. Wife hiding around the corner in the little entryway, desperately trying not to be on camera. We have number 1 bathroom. We have me. Gorgeous lighting. Everything's on point, and you'd expect nothing less from, it is really one of Sydney's premier hotels. Gorgeous full-length mirror. Oh, we have a fridge over here, a minibar safe, which let's go have a little look-see in there. Wife is way better at these things than me. Safe, condiments, noodles, all the decent stuff you'd expect. I'm assuming they're not complimentary. No, there's the price list just there. And actually, considering where we are, that's a pretty reasonable price. Centralized aircon. We're just coming into the bedroom here. Again, come on. Come on. Look at this. This is the... Oh, we'll have to do a bed test in a second. Again, this is our room. Oh, wow! Where we can sit by the window here. God, I tell you, that looks like computer generated. And it's not. We have one of them. That's exciting. Our suitcases have been brought up. Our suitcases quite literally beat us up there. Because we're in one of the suites, I'll tell you about that in a second. We have the bathroom. Look at this. Look at it. Oh, I like these corner showers. What do you reckon? Do you think we could fit in the shower? I reckon 1, 2, 3, 4. And I always say you can get one more person in the body length because, me. And the second bathroom, which I really like. So, another gorgeous little mirror there. Okay, so we've got more little stuff here. We've got soap. Looks like a body lotion. We've even got mouthwash. And the features continue. This is our bathroom, as we've already seen. Look what's this. Look at this.
And these really are my genuine reactions as we first walked in. I didn't really go through the place and decide what I wanted to film. I'm doing this all off the cuff. So what you're seeing is my actual reactions.
We're going to open that because I like the view. And look, this is like a little place where you can sit. I didn't even notice this before. There's actually pillows already set up here for you to sit on when you're you bought me coffee. This place is amazing. You want to do the slice? Yep. So this is our beautiful cake. Oh, my wife is quite shy. She doesn't exactly love being on camera. Wow. So we've got like a layer of cake, a layer of cream, oops, a layer of cake, a layer of cream, a layer of cake, icing, a wrapping of whatever. Okay. So my wife has handed me a fork. It's like she doesn't know me at all.
Because I fucking love him.
I have a little piece of this. Just chocolate. God damn, it's almost like a lemon chocolate. Let's get a little piece of it. Oh wow! Oh, and there's more of that on top. Layers. We're going to do a little one right here. It's a pretty good cake. That's a really good cake. Okay, I think that says everything it needs to say. $25. Macallan's very good whiskey. So this is the altitude bar.
So on this particular occasion, we were actually upstairs to check out the Devonshire tea in the exec lounge, but just next door to that is the altitude bar, so we thought we'd show you that. I am quite partial to the Macallans. And as you can see, just that same spectacular view. Harbour and Circular Quay. And coming out to that iconic Sydney Harbour Bridge. It's a pretty amazing hotel, really.
My wife said I'm a barbarian because I was preparing my meal over at the table there.
Who is this barbarian?
I have to kind of agree with it there, but I do want to just point out we've actually got like naturally cultured butter. That means it's generally speaking going to be like the same sort of cultures that you use to make cheese in it. You've got these wonderful little scones. And again, I just want to point out this is the view. So, try one of these bad boys. I tell you, as far as scones and jam go, that's pretty goddamn good. Like, that's up there as one of the best scones I've ever had. I don't know how I feel about that other than, wow, I'm super surprised and impressed.
There's a feeling I get when I look at the waterways of Sydney. I always think what it must have been like when the settlers first got here. They didn't have roads, so they would have used the rivers as roads, as highways. This is why you get so many townships along the riverway, like Parramatta. Okay, enough of that. Next stop, the pool, the spa and the jacuzzi.
This is the spa. That's absolutely fine. So we've just got permission to film in here, play some of our lovely stuff. This is pretty amazing. We've got these little areas after your treatment, and we're whispering because there might be someone in here. So we're just keeping our voice down. This beautiful little area here. Everything in here is just exceptional. And all the way through the Shangri-La, you've got that wonderful smell. We won't go down into the treatment rooms, but I'll just show you. So this is the jacuzzi. Unfortunately not working today. Here is the pool. A little bit lucky because there's no one in here, so I don't mind filming it. There's reports that it's not real big. Honestly, I think it's fine. It's not like there's so many people here, but it's heated, it's really nice. That corner there's the best, because that's where the hot comes out. But yeah, honestly, it's not bad.
I'm afraid I missed out on getting some footage of the Shangri-La gym, only because there was people in there at the time, but here's some photos from their own website. Back up to the executive lounge now, where they describe the ensemble as canapes, but let's be fair, you're pretty much looking at a buffet dinner.
So, it's a decent full section. This is the executive lounge. Quince paste. A good little selection of bits and pieces there.
As you can see here, there's a pretty good selection of salads and antipasta. There's pretty much a bit of a selection of everything there. Over the other side in a minute you'll see some pizzas and some slightly more heartier main food. Of course, with the entry to the executive lounge, they offer you a selection of pretty decent wine and sparkling wines, your standard fare for spirits, and of course all soft drinks for free. If you wanted cocktails, they were able to make them for you as well, and with any of your slightly higher priced spirits, obviously like the Macallans around the corner, you would need to pay for that. But all in all, we decided we didn't need to go out for dinner. We had a few places lined up just in case this wasn't what we were expecting or hoping for. We didn't go out for dinner. This was more than enough.
Everything is included in the cost of your room. That includes drinks. That pizza looks really good. The wine, as you probably saw, is all walk up. And we are about to try some of that fairly great pizza. That's pretty good pizza. My tooth. That's pretty good pizza. Just want to talk about the care here for a second. Our Dalmatis have flowers.
It's so beautiful.
Right? We have our first plate going on here. I've already gone through these ones here, but we've got some amazing looking dukkha.
and some oil and balsamic. If you haven't tried this, do. So a little bit of this. That's a lot better than it usually is. There's this really citrusy lime flavour going through the dukkha. I do have a sesame seed stuck in my tooth, so I hope you guys don't have to put up with that for the rest of the thing. Okay. I'm also very curious in this one. This is, I'm assuming, going to be an ash bread. As I mentioned, last time we had one of these, I found it was a little bit grating. Like it had like little particles that grated on the teeth, like tiny bits of sand, but honestly, it's like a soft bread. It's pretty good, but okay. Oopsie.
And of course, this was sunrise from our living room. Now, while we were there at dinner, one of the staff had mentioned, oh, by the way, if you're here at 7 a.m., we do mimosas for breakfast. We didn't plan to get up. We didn't set an alarm. We just happened to be awake because, my God, look at this sunrise. So guess what we did?
We can do it actually. I didn't miss her. That was I think yes.
Oh, they're doing. Beautiful little Danish pastries. Toasting station. Yeah. Oh. Yes, please. Watermelon, please. Crepes. Maple. On dim sims. Some pretty good looking eggs. Tomatoes. Okay, yes. Watermelon. Oh, that's good. Back to the start again. Some smoked salmon. So yesterday at dinner, we were told that come down to the breakfast, or come up to the breakfast in the exec lounge between 7 and 8. Between 7 and 8, they'll be doing mimosas for you. The staff, lovely. They're like, I'm so sorry, we don't do mimosas here, but we can make you some. I tell you, the staff, the service, everything here in Shangri-La has just been exquisite. So they went and made mimosas for us. Now we have breakfast juice, mimosas, and we're going to kick in on some of this just to start with. I mean, it's fairly standard fare, but I will say that hash brown looks pretty good. Oh. It's not going to win any awards or anything. It's a very tasty hash brown. On the other hand, cheers. It's a good mimosa. Little egg station here. I will say that the chef that was working the omelettes looked amazing. I wasn't actually planning to have some. You got crepes here. But I tell you, that omelette looked so amazing. I think I'm just going to have to try one. So here we have a beautiful omelette. I will say it's definitely a different chef to the one that was prepared. This is more like I would do my omelettes, more American cafe style, whereas the other one was definitely more of a French style, where it was light and whipped and fluffy. Either is valid, either is perfect. Just literally, it's just a different style, a different way of cooking it. But for visual effect, the French style looks way fluffier. Either way, I'm very excited. They've cooked this, they've put the stuff inside, and then they've closed it over. That's how I'll do it, mine. And you can usually see that one side's a little darker than the other.
That's not how I do mine.
That's not how she does hers, but this is...
No.
It's how I do mine generally.
Thank you.
Honestly, it's as good as an omelette gets. It's really good.
Coffee is here.
And we have coffee. Because
Coffee.
people are awesome.
Oh my god.
Thank you so much.
Espresso.
Thank you.
Just a question.
Yeah.
Thank you. The congee, is it made with like a chicken stock or a different sort of stock, or is it just rice?
Plain.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
No worries.
Yeah.
You can put any like you want to eat inside.
Yep. Perfect. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
No worries.
Yay! We'll show you the congee in a second.
Hey guys, Theo from the future here, and now a quick word from our sponsors. Me! Okay, all of these adventures are self-financed, so we're paying for them ourselves, which does mean you get a completely honest point of view. No one's paying us to be there. This is just something that we love doing. So if you find yourself enjoying this video and think you'd like to see more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because it really does mean a lot to us. We are far too small a channel at the moment to even contemplate approaching sponsors, but your support doesn't cost you anything. Hit that subscribe button. Feel free to leave a like. If you have something to say, go ahead and leave a comment. Thank you very much.
So here we have the congee. What do we got here? That's everything we got. Fried dace, I don't know what that is. Vegetable oil. Vegetable olive, sorry. Fried garlic. Ooh, Chinese donuts. Fried onion. Apologies, do you know what that is? Fried dace?
This is something we have not.
We have something here called preserved bean curd. I've never tried preserved bean curd in our congee. Donut. Let's give this a crack. Let's give this a crack. And that will be the last time I'm trying preserved bean curd. Actually, with the other salty stuff, I can see why people would like it. I don't.
So the next day, I actually took myself for a walk over the Harbour Bridge. This is something I used to do pretty regularly when I lived in the city, and don't often get the opportunity to do so these days. So here's just some footage of that. As for the price of the Shangri-La, how much we paid for that, that's a bit of an interesting journey in and of itself. I actually had about $400 credit with Amex that comes as part of my yearly membership with Amex, so we used that, which brought the price down to $130 for that room. Or it would have, and it wouldn't have been that room. So a few days before we were due to go in there, my wife was confirming some details access to the pool, spa, parking, etc. And she comes in and says, "Oh baby, by the way, our room doesn't have harbour views." I'm like, okay, cool. This discussion goes on for a little while, and eventually I'm like, "Oh wait, sorry, you're saying that you want harbour views?" And Lisa looks at me like, "Of course I want harbour views, baby. Sorry, I'm a guy. Subtle doesn't always work on me." So anyway, we go through a bit of a conversation with the lady on the phone. I think the next room up that would have had harbour views was about $70 extra, but that would have been one of the very lower floors. And she's like, "Oh, I can put you in a suite. This is on floor whatever it is. It's quite a nice room, and it's an extra $400. I'm like, "Yeah, just do that. That's fine." I figured, you know what, I've already saved $400. That was about how much I'd planned to spend before I remembered I had the voucher there. And yeah, that's fine. And the lady on the phone's like, "Wow, you guys are really lovely. Tell you what, I'm going to upgrade your room once again." So we went from having quite a nice suite to having a really nice suite. And of course she arranged the cake and the other bits and pieces that you saw throughout the video as well. I don't know, I guess it just pays to be nice. We brought her a box of chocolates because she was lovely.